got a huge learning curve you're going through, Scorpio. It's October 2025, and if you're anything like me, born under the sign of the Scorpion, or the grey lizard, or the eagle, whichever one you identify with, this is definitely a huge J curve in learning. The ruler of your ninth house is the moon. And on the 7th, if you look carefully here, we can see precisely where the learning is going to accelerate. That is the 6th house, your work, your health, information. Although it is generally the 3rd house matter, you'll see Saturn, which rules this 3rd house of information, here with Neptune, which is ruling the 5th house of creativity, is moving into its fullness on the 7th. So the learning is all to do with your work methodologies, how you work, technicalities. Could be the AI that you're working with as well. We see here that's very powerful with the trine from Uranus, the planet of technology, to Pluto, your ruler. If you have a look also, Pluto in the sign of Aquarius right now. So a lot of learning going on here. The other thing here, the learning may not necessarily be of a technical nature. It can be intuitive. The moon is also intuitive. And when it comes to your health, 6th house matters also govern that part of your life. You may be getting some insights into, if not actively researching how you can improve your health, just getting insights and little flashes of knowledge as to, what it is you need to do to increase your longevity, but increase the quality of your life and well-being. So that's all really, really great stuff. You'll also notice that whatever confusion you've had for the time being, Neptune is a friendly planet. As it moves back into the 5th house, as I mentioned with one of the other signs, the 5th house is the undoing of disease. So if you've not been well, the moment Neptune slips back into the 5th house, at least temporarily, I think some of the knowledge that I'm talking about here is going to come to fruition. You're going to have a deeper understanding of your daily habits, your life patterns that are causing some of the problems in your health. And at least temporarily, you'll see that those problems abate and you can see an improvement in your health. So you need to grab onto that and run with it as much as you can. You'll also note Jupiter, the ruler of that 5th house of creativity, currently now in this 9th house, a massive opportunity for learning. Some of you may opt to do some sort of traditional institutionalized form of study, going for degrees, certification, online studies, that sort of thing, but not necessarily so, because Jupiter expands your knowledge. It also expands your spiritual understanding, and it is very much the natural significator of spiritual insight, realization, and religious studies. There it is in the 9th house. On the 21st, you'll see here combination of Venus, the ruler of the 12th house, and then the new moon here in the 12th house. This is a continuation of the learning, but this is secret learning. This is intellectual property you develop, ideas you have that can be used to improve your life, your work, your relationships. But you need to maybe keep a lid on that for a while, again, because this is such a J-curve learning cycle for you. You need to protect some of those ideas, especially if the project that you're working on, the deal that you've got, is sensitive. And in your excitement, don't be too quick to share too much information with other people. You see here the quick transit of the sun into your sun sign. Many happy returns. I think that's in order. October, November are the months of Scorpio. And so when the sun returns to its base position, it's going to augment what I've mentioned here about insights into your health, the retrogressive movement of Neptune out of your health area, giving clarity, and then the Sun, which is naturally imbuing you with energy, along with Mars, one of your rulers, giving you that energy and drive for action, all combined to indicate that the month of October should be one where you're full of energy, dynamism, and ready to get back to the gym. Mercury and Mars, I've said for all of the signs, is not ideal. It can be combative, it can be problematic. There on the 30th, it moves out of the orb of Mars into the next sign of Sagittarius, so you're home and hosed there, nothing much to worry about. It makes you more curious about earnings. Finances will be on your mind in the last day, but that's more for the month of November, which we'll get to when I see you next time. In the meantime, don't forget, do pop over to astrology.com.au. The links are here. The subscribe button is here for a reason. I hope you'll do me a favor and click that, click the like, tell your friends. Find out all you can. There's a lot of free stuff at astrology.com.au. Feel free to drop me a line. And of course, feel free to come back next month. I'll be here waiting for you. Looking forward to giving you the next dose of Oracle Express for what's happening in your life. Bye-bye.